Well, good morning to everybody. It seems like I'm always doing these videos in my car, man. I'm trying to cut from doing that, but it seems like the morning time is the only time I get a chance to actually shoot my videos because I work like probably a lot of you guys do. You know what I mean? I wanted to do this video first because I ended off on my last video saying I was going to do a part 2 to she has multiple baby daddy syndrome. And yeah, multiple baby daddy syndrome, my term that I came up with. I think you guys probably saw, if you saw the last video, you know what I'm talking about. And like I said, for the ladies who might be trying to listen in on these videos, because it's always some ladies trying to, well, I should say some females, because not everybody and not every lady is a lady. Every woman may be a woman, but not every woman is a lady. Remember that. That's another thing I came up with a long time ago. Remember, not every woman is a woman. True, but not every woman is a lady. But anyway, for those ones that might be like trying to listen in on my videos and the whole nine, I'm not a woman hater. It's a certain type of woman that I'm actually talking about and discussing in these videos that men need to stay away from. And that's what it's all about. So she has multiple baby daddy syndrome. And what I wanted to do on this part 2 is talk about the sense of entitlement that these women have who have MBDS, and not only the sense of entitlement that they have, but the lack of taking responsibility for the actions and whatnot. First and foremost, the fact that a lot of them they just feel so entitled. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been through this, but I had a woman tell me, I deserve this. I deserve to have the best, and I deserve that, and I deserve that. And I'm like, okay, well, your choices in your life up to this point have shown me that you're irresponsible with your sexual reproductive organs. So, like, why do you deserve a prize for that? Like, why do you deserve the best? And can you give the best? Like, if I'm dating a single mother, you're not going to be able to give me the best of you, because your best is going out to your kids, of course. And like I said, that's that's understandable. You know what I mean? You got to take care of your kids. But are you going to be able to truly give me the best of you? You're going to want me to drop everything that I'm doing and put you first, but you can't put me first. You know what I mean? And men, don't get it twisted. It's okay for you to be put first. There's nothing wrong with that. And as a matter of fact, if you marry one of these ladies, which there's a lot of us out there that have, and I don't like to use that word coon or simp, for people who have actually going down that road, for a few reasons. One, you don't really know anybody's, you don't know people's past, and two, a lot of people, men, have been conditioned in society, especially black men. We've been conditioned to accept that kind of thing. And I'm gonna get into that on another video, because that's gonna be a really good one, and you don't want to miss that one. But yeah, we've been conditioned to accept that kind of thing, and honestly, we shouldn't, believe it or not. And I know there's a lot of ladies like that. I know I'm a single mother and I make mistakes, but that shouldn't stop you from being with me and blah blah blah. And like I said on another video before this, if you are with a single woman who has kids, and you help her in any kind of way, in a lot of states, I think New York being one of them, which is where I was born at, you can be responsible for paying her child support. She reports that. And it doesn't even matter if she already has a dude paying child support for the kids. She can get you to pay child support as well. So honestly, economically, it's not a smart move for men to even date these women like this these days, because economically it's just not a sound decision, because you could be paying for something that's not even yours. You know what I mean? Now, if that's what you want to do, that's on you. But a lot of us don't want to be paying for somebody else's kids. You know what I mean? especially if somebody you're just dating. You know what I mean? I was around you for like a month, and you put me around these kids, not even knowing me a whole month, and you got me for child support. Anyhow, yeah, you know, these women are they feel like they deserve this and deserve that. You know, I deserve this, and I'm a single mom, and I worked hard. Stop, pump the brake. You're a single mom because, yeah, you worked hard. You worked hard at doing stuff you probably wouldn't supposed to be doing. Well, it's not my fault that, you know, this person, that person was bad to me and they were cheating and I didn't know nothing about it. Well, ultimately, baby, it is your fault. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you have the choice to open your legs to whomever you choose to open your legs to. Now, if you decide to see that person for 2 weeks and then all of a sudden you want to let that person get between your legs and squirt some in you and give you a baby, then that is your fault. That is your fault. Whether you know this guy or not, whether he be good or bad, doesn't matter. It's your fault because you are the one that let him. Ultimately, is you that let that person in there. You know what I mean? So why do you feel like you deserve the best from a guy who has things going well for himself? He's got a career, he has this and he has that. It's not even necessarily about the material items, but why do you feel like you deserve the best when you cannot give the best? What gives you the idea that your stuff is that great and grandiose that you deserve the best from a person when you can't give the best? That just makes no sense to me. It makes no sense whatsoever. The sense of entitlement that these ladies or these women have is just unbelievable. And a lot of them are not bringing anything to the table, but they want you to bring everything that you have to the table. Another thing, the entitlement mentality. They will expect you, in worst case scenarios, they will expect you to give up everything that you work hard for, even your dreams and your goals. They will expect you to drop those things for them. And they might not come out and say it right out back, because a lot of them are really covert about their intentions. But when it comes down to it, and I don't care what nobody say, they might say, "Oh, I don't really need a dad for my kids." Or, well, if you didn't need a dad for your kids, your kid's dad would be there. Then, you know, you wouldn't need a real dad for your kids because the kid's dad would be there. No, you are looking for a dad for your kids, because I tell you what, if we get married, guess what's going to happen? You're going to expect me to bring home the bacon, or at least help you cook it. I'm not going to be able to, you know, just like chill and just be with you. No, you're going to tell me, "Oh, well, me and my kids are a package deal. And you knew I had kids before you even married me." Man, I'm telling you, watch it with these ladies, because these women, because they tricksy, man. They tricksy. Like the Hobbit, like Smeagol or Lord of the Rings. They tricksy. They just want your precious. And by your precious, I mean they want your time. They want the best years of your life. They want, you know, everything they really don't deserve, because they've always screwed theirs up. So the only thing they can do is use somebody else's, man. So I'll talk about this sense of entitlement that these chicks have. Also, their lack of responsibility. They will not accept responsibility for their actions. I was just talking to a lady who has a daughter. The daughter is she was kind of whorish, you know, already, and she's known to be a little whore. There's no other way to put it. And, you know, I know you guys like to use the word promiscuous, but you look up the word promiscuous in the dictionary, and it just basically says a whore. You know what I mean? So, you know, the daughter was, you know, she was out there. She was wilding out. She had always been wilding out since the time I've known the little girl, you know, and, you know, known for, you know, taking penises and stuff and making them disappear like she was Houdini. And she got caught up. You know, the mother of the girl is a grandmother, and about to be a grandmother again. She's got 2 daughters one of the age of 18, one of the age of 21, and they both 6 months apart having kids. Well, one of them already has the kid, and the other one is pregnant. But the one that has the baby, I'm sitting talking to the grandmother, because the lady's a grandmother now. I say, so, she's like, I said, so where's the dad at? She says, oh, well, the dad, he's in the military, and, he's nowhere around, and, he's not helping. And so I'm sitting there like this. Because, back in the day, before I took the red pill, I would have been like, oh man, he's a jerk, before I even heard the whole story, or even, looked in between read between the lines and whatnot. So I'm just sitting there, and she's like, yeah, he's not helping. And the mother, the guy, he's half black, half white, he's mulatto or whatever. And she's like, yeah, the mom's black, but she's kind of kind of trashy. And I was like, okay, and he has 5 kids already. This is like his 5th kid. I'm like, whoa, pump the brake. What's going on, man? 5 kids. Hey, man, how old is this kid? And he's like, she's like, oh, he's 21. I said, wait a second. I said, your daughter didn't know. My daughter didn't know. None of this stuff came out until after she was pregnant and stuff. Stop. Please stop. Please. Stop. Look, let me tell you something. And so your daughter's just jumping on people's penises, not knowing who these people are. She never asked him if he had kids. She never asked him, like, come on, man. This is the thing. She didn't know. It's like he lied and all the things came out. So, the blame shifted to the guy. And I'm not saying that the guy is a good kid from the way it sounds. He's got a black mom who's ghetto trash, who basically hopped on some white penis to get a mixed kid, because a lot of black women are like that. They don't want no dark kid. They're the worst when it comes to being color struck, what we call color struck in the black community. Color struck. They don't want no dark kid. They want the lighter kids because they were more preferable. But a lot of black women are like that. They can't stand their hair, so they want a mixed kid, so people can talk about how cute they are and how great their hair is and all that jazz. So his mom was probably one of those type of black chicks, and because she had the cute little mixed boy, he could do no harm. And now this kid's out there slinging semen, and he's got now 5 kids, total of 5 kids, hers being the last one. So I'm like, look, but ultimately it's your daughter's fault, because she didn't have to lay down with that guy. She could have found out more about him. Before she laid down with him, she could have found out about his parents, his mother, his father, his whole family life, the whole 9, and said, you know what, I don't want you to stick nothing up in me. And not only that, but she could have made him even use a condom. She never